In this video, we're going to go over the ledger or the transaction history screen. You can get to this by clicking on the transaction history icon in the patient snapshot. You can also click on the overview of transactions as a shortcut. It will take you to transactions, or there is a transactions tab within the patient profile. On the transaction ledger, you can see all services and charges and payments that is related to the patient's case. You will have a transaction ledger for each case. You can toggle between the case types by using this drop-down menu. If you have a lower number items per page selected, you will have more pages to toggle through here at the bottom, but this ledger only has one page. This is a refresh button. This is how you will move any services or payments to a different case. To do so, you click on Move Transactions to another case, and then choose your options from here. Show Billing Info will expand the columns so you can see the billing or insurance columns. So you can see primary paid, secondary paid, write-off, dropped, and any insurance payments. Show Audit Info will show you a timestamp and what user created or edited the specific service, payment, etc. Show Void Items will show you any items that have been voided on the ledger. Here, I can see in red any items that were voided, and if I hover over this undo button, you can reverse the void and it will go back onto the ledger. This top legend just tells you what the colors on the ledger indicate. Purple means a service has not been billed. Yellow means a service has been through the billing process in Kyra HD. Blue is partially paid, meaning there is still an insurance balance remaining on a service. And green means paid or fully settled, meaning the entire billed amount has been taken care of and allocated properly. This edit button on the far left will allow you to edit a group of charges that were put in together. So if I click on that, I can see that I can edit the group of charges. This void button on the very left will void out the group of charges. Here you can see the service date, service name, CPT code. This button will allow you to switch the responsibility. You can switch it between insurance and patient responsibility. If this service, I want to make it patient responsibility, not insurance, just click on the icon. It does give you a warning message. Click on yes. And I can see that it switches the responsibility of this service. This edit button under the build column will allow you to edit the single line item as well as some of the billing info boxes. If I click on that, you can see that all of these become editable. You cannot edit an insurance payment though, but if I accidentally forgot to write off an amount, I can choose to enter that information. Click the green check mark to save. This void button will allow you to void a single line item. As compared to this void, it will void the group of services, but if I want to void just one item, I can click on that void button, and yes. Here is the billed amount for the service. Patient total will just add up any of these four columns that are patient responsibility amounts. So deductible, copay, coinsurance, other are all patient responsibility amounts. So this box will add up if there's any data in these four columns. Then you have primary paid, secondary paid, write-off, dropped, insurance balance, and patient balance. This is a running balance of this case, and it will accumulate from the bottom going to the top. So this top number will always be the current running balance for the patient.